Worldly grief looks like this. God is coming, so I'm going to run away. Godly grief looks like God is coming, so I'm going to run to him. And that's a beautiful thing about conviction. Because when we are convicted by something that says, God is coming, I need to run to him, we run to Jesus for grace. And condemnation says, oh gosh, God is coming, I need to run and hide. It leads to self-hatred and offers heal. And you know what's crazy about self-condemnation? Is that oftentimes self-condemnation leads to actual more sin and regret. We say to ourselves, oh, I can't tell anyone, I've got to hide, someone's going to look at me differently, or this and that, or God doesn't love me, or things like that, this and that. But no, it leads to actual more sin and regret in our lives. When we don't come to the Lord for confession, and we don't come to the Lord and say, God, I need help, this is an area in my life I'm struggling with, then we're actually giving the devil license to use our own sin against us. And it allows us to come up with excuses to sin more in that area. And not only that, but when the devil uses our sin against us, it actually convinces us that what we're doing is okay, it's okay to hide it, and when we're walking around, we're convinced that everybody else knows what we've done, even though they have no idea. And so, when we hide in the dark, we're giving the devil the license to use our sin against us. Here's the reality. Satan knows our name, but he's called us by our sin. He always calls us by our sin. That's condemnation in your head. Satan knows your name, but calls you by your sin. But Jesus, he knows your sin and calls you by your name.